Hey everyone, this is just a random rant because I'm just having like loads of anxiety today. Um, I think it's just I don't feel cared for by like my medical team at all, and it's driving me nuts. So like after you go through something like this, your emotions are already like all over the place. You're upset, you're depressed, you have all these emotions because you just lost something that was very important to you. It's like you go from this like high of being super excited to this low of just being completely like broken. It's horrible. And if that isn't bad enough, I just, I had a triple D pregnancy, which was paternal. And when you have a triple D pregnancy that's paternal, they consider it to be a molar pregnancy. Not a molar pregnancy, excuse me, a partial molar pregnancy. A molar pregnancy is when there's like nothing there but like a pile of grapes. It looks like a cystic grapes. But a partial molar is when there's like, an actual baby there. So even though like my uterus and my placenta and everything like basically like looked normal, it was still paternally created. So it is a partial molar pregnancy, and with partial molar pregnancies there's always this like small chance that it can turn into cancer. It's like a small chance. And I know people might be like, well, why be worried if it's a small chance? Like, why care? It's a little statistic. Well, when you go through something like this and you're on the shitty side of statistics, you begin to feel like you're always going to be on the shitty side of statistics. So it's just like, it's like a mind warp. Um, so there's this chance that the HCG that's in my body will not lower and will keep rising. So a medical team is supposed to be having you come in and getting like blood tests to make sure that your HCG is dropping, and then they're supposed to clear you. My medical team is just off in the distance and we're not really caring. So it leaves me to have to do kind of like check my HCG on my own, and I just can't wait like till I'm done with this whole like group of people I'm working with and starting somewhere new. But it's just like really hard mentally when you go through something like this that's so traumatic and such like a like I said, like a roller coaster of emotions. And then you have to go with dealing with that roller coaster of emotions to dealing with like a medical scary thing without guidance of doctors, like who are just like, they don't care. And I care if I get cancer. So, I mean, I have an appointment with my regular doctor on Monday, and this guy's like a really good guy. He's been my doctor for like over a decade. So I'm going to ask him if he can, if it's possible. I don't know if regular doctors can do this, but I was going to ask him if he could order like blood draws for me just so I can at least monitor it and make sure it's going down. But oh my God, it's such a disappointment because like you're going through so much anxiety and emotions already that you don't want to have to worry about something like this, like unguided, if that makes sense. So this is just a rant. Thanks for listening to my rant. Kind of made me feel better. My husband's gone. He's at parent-teacher conferences, so I'm left by myself. So it makes my mind like kind of go, and I just feel so out of whack like mentally because of all this. Like it hasn't even been a week yet, and like my body still feels pregnant. I still feel pregnant. It's weird. It's a very weird mental place to be in, and it's like you just want this chapter, as horrible as it sounds, to be over so you can like move on, and I don't know. Wish me luck, because I've never had this much of like highs and lows of like being my normal self, being my optimistic self, to being very negative, very pessimistic, very down, very upset, very depressed. Like, it's like a high-low every day. Hopefully it goes away. Hopefully I can make a video in like a week and be like, I feel fantastic. But that's not the case right now.